What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Excuse my voice. It's struggling right now. But guys and gals, we need to talk. We need to talk about Keel infrastructure and selling Keel infrastructure. I've had multiple people message me about Keel infrastructure over the past couple of days, wanting, asking, hey, should I be selling Keel infrastructure? I'm up massively. I'm up 50%, so on and so forth. This is the thing I want to get across, right? And this kind of goes to the whole thumbnail and about selling your winners. That's the number one mistake. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just how I invest. And I'm not telling you what you should do or how you should do it. But you don't want to sell your winners. Yes, is Keel infrastructure on the riskier side of things? Of course it is. But if you're up on it, yes, you could trim and start playing with like house money. But the last thing you want to do is sell your winners when the thesis hadn't even played out yet, right? It's different if you're in the position, your thesis is played out, and there's nothing really, no catalyst coming up in the future. Then I would recommend, hey, maybe taking a little off the top, maybe, thinking about, swinging it into something else, whatever. But for a company that's ran, yes, it's ran up quite a bit, but it hadn't, the thesis hasn't even played out. And the thesis I'm talking about is the one we have discussed here on the channel about how I'm going about investing into Keel infrastructure. And if you don't know, just go watch a couple of videos ago and I go over everything. But right now, and this is another thing about investing into these smaller companies, is a lot of people, they want these 10Xs, they want these 5Xs, they want all these gains. But as soon as something runs up, 20%, or as soon as something drops 20%, they're ready to skedaddle, right? They're ready to dump their bags and they're ready to just move on and get out. How are you ever going to grasp, or how are you ever going to get even a 2X if you're wanting to do that, right? If every time you see some kind of swing or price movement, you're ready to just jump on out. That is not how you go about doing these things. These kind of investments are long-term investments. You got to give the company time to execute on what it's promising. And right now with Keel infrastructure, we're in on this before it's even been re-rated, right? And that's a big point that I want to get across, is right now the market is pricing Keel infrastructure like a Bitcoin miner still. Once Keel starts announcing these partnerships, if they do, hopefully they do, that's a big part of our investment thesis, you're going to see something crazy happen, right? You're going to see a re-rating take place and the multiples expand massively on these companies. And you also got to remember, Keel's tightening right now. They're pre-revenue on their AI, HPC or HCP kind of stuff. The only revenue they really have coming in is still from their Bitcoin mining side of things. That's why they're still getting rated and priced as a Bitcoin miner. But as soon as the market and Wall Street sees some type of shift and some type of path moving towards the AI build out, I'm telling you guys, this could be one of the biggest opportunities you could have. But you have to be able to stomach the volatility. If you can't stomach the volatility, you might as well just sell individual stocks, jump into the S&P or the Qs, and just put it on automate and let it ride, right? Investing in these small caps are not for the faint of heart, man. It's very risky. To me, it's so fun because you have to really convince yourself of your conviction on that company every single day, because of, your hard-earned money is going into something that hasn't proven itself yet, right? All we're going off of is what Ben, the CEO, has told us. and outlined for us. So when you make these kind of investments, you got to watch it, yes, but you really got to just have a plan. If you jump into these kind of investments without a plan, you're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it, right? The only kind of investment you can jump into without a plan is the S&P 500, because that's really the only thing that's not a casino in the market, period, right? Anytime you're investing in any small cap, you want to 100% have a plan. You want to say, well, if it drops this much, I'm going to double down. If it goes up this much, I might trim a little bit, right? And just make it your principles. You got to have principles. Like with me, my average cost on Keel is $5, right? I got in a little late. But if it goes down to $4, $3.50, I'm doubling down on it. I'm doubling down no matter what, unless my thesis gets broke. And my price target for Keel right now, this could change in the future, is a $30 billion market cap. I really think that Keel Infrastructure could land a $30 billion market cap within the next year or two. I really do. If they pull through what they're saying they're doing, right? If they announce these leases, if they continue expanding the pipeline, it could be massive. It could be absolutely massive. And, that's kind of why I'm holding through it. But to get back to the point of this video, selling Keel Infrastructure right now, unless you were in, at $1 and stuff, yes, I can understand taking some profits on it. That's a good come up. But you don't want to always sell your winners, right? You don't want to always sell your winners. That's the biggest lesson I've learned in my investment journey, is to stop selling my winners. I used to do that all the time. Anytime something would run up, I used to say, oh shit, I need to trim it off. I need to trim it off. I need to sell it out. And you get burned. The thing will shoot up another 100%, right? So when you finally catch a winner, enjoy it, man. Enjoy catching that winner, because you never know when it's going to happen again, right? You never know. The market, you have to have some kind of luck with this stuff, right? But in my opinion, right now, Keel Infrastructure, and today it's already up another, I think, 2% while I'm recording this video. This stock has absolutely been running, and it's running on no news, which is kind of worrisome a little bit. I am getting a little weary about them maybe diluting. We'll see. I hope not. Even if they do dilute, that's not going to wreck my thesis. I'm still going to stay in until, dilution's not a thesis breaker, because sometimes you just have to dilute to expand, especially in this sector, to build. These build outs are massively expensive when it comes to data center infrastructure and stuff like that. So if they do dilute, I'm staying in. It's not a thesis breaker for me. But anyway, to the people that are worried, and to the people that think, should I sell? Should I sell? If you feel it in your heart that you need to sell, then you should probably sell. But if you have conviction, and if your thesis is still strong with Keel Infrastructure, why sell? They haven't executed on the stuff that could really catapult this stock to be a multi-bagger. This stock could be a multi-bagger for all the people in it right now. And some of them have already got a multi-bagger out of it, right? But for the ones that haven't, there is a massive opportunity in Keel Infrastructure. Massive opportunity, right? I'm really excited to see, them start rolling out some announcements. I'm really excited to see who some of the partnerships and what direction they're going to head in the future. It's just exciting, man. This kind of investing really excites me because it's a brand new company. Well, it's not a brand new company. It's a company that has rebranded in a completely new sector. And, I'm placing my bets on that company and on that CEO, because he has gave me conviction that they can execute, right? And until they show me they can't execute, I'm staying in, and I'm doubling down if it drops, and I'm doubling down if it drops even more. So that's my outlook on Keel Infrastructure. I hope it helps somebody. Again, I apologize for my voice. I don't know what the hell has been going on, but it's been going around here pretty bad. If y'all have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I will be glad to help anybody out. And also, let me know some other companies that y'all are invested in, and I'll take a look at them and do some research on it and post some videos and talk about those as well. Because I'm always looking for new opportunities in this market. It's just fun to me, right? It's my second job. Yes, I got a day job, but when I'm not doing my day job, I always have my nose in the markets, always researching new companies. It's just what I love to do. So anyway, guys, please smash the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support. These videos have gotten so much love, and I really do appreciate it. We're on the goal to 2,000 subscribers. We're we're a little over halfway. So I really appreciate everybody's help and all the love and support. We'll see y'all in the next one.